Welcome to Shaken Not Stirred, your YouTube channel if you're all shook up by life, but you don't want to stir round and round in old habits and patterns that no longer serve you. It's time to level up. Let's do this. We are talking about judgment. It's the one thing that blocks divine sight. It's the thing that keeps us stuck within our own language, judgment. Perhaps we should just define judgment, shall we? I think we shall. The ability to make considered decisions or to come to sensible conclusions. Well, how lovely would that be if we could just live our lives and make sensible decisions and come to these very logical conclusions without going through the mess that is the human experience. But alas, we are only human, and we make our mistakes in order to learn, and we're here to learn, so guess what? Life is just chock full of mistakes, a bunch of error that is often initiated by acting from a place of emotion, impulse. We're like, oh my gosh, why did I do that? What was I thinking? It's okay. It's okay. I'm just going to be under here for a while. It's fine. It's cool. Don't worry about me. How do we stop judging ourselves so harshly? First thing we need to do is learn what it even sounds like. You ready for this? Because you've heard it. You've done it. I promise. Oh, I know. I shouldn't have this third cup of coffee, but I'm just so tired this morning. Ugh. I'm totally gonna play hooky today. I shouldn't do it. I have notes. I have adulting, but I am out of here. The mountains look too good. God, I'm such a slacker. I'm such a loser. I can't believe I'm gonna totally ditch today. Gosh. Yeah, I really shouldn't be having this wine. It's way too early in the day. So as you can see, we are shoulding all over ourselves all day long, every day. We are tremendously unkind to ourselves, and we do it with words that we use to describe ourselves. And the words sound like, I should be doing this, I shouldn't be doing this. This is good, but that is bad. And then that's when the self-loathing begins. I am good at the self-loathing. I can be downright cruel with the name calling. I used to call myself a hot ghetto mess a whole bunch. That was like my favorite. And I had a friend call me out. She was like, you cannot be saying that about yourself anymore. You need to cut it out. Like Joey on Full House, cut it out. So what? I'm just supposed to stop being so mean to myself? How do I stop using judgment words like good, bad, right, wrong? These are just ways that I describe stuff. I mean, you know what happens when you're feeling really bad? You go to the foods that you've described as bad. Or when you're feeling really guilty, you go and do the thing that you've described as a guilty pleasure. So do you see how, like, judging something, it gives it a charge. It gives it a negative charge that draws something else that feels negative towards it. You see how that's just not helpful? And I know I just said negative. That is another judgment word. It's so easy for us to just slip into judgmental language. So when we do it, how about this? Don't judge your judging. You're going to start recognizing how much judgment is in your language. It's okay. It's been instilled in you from your parents because they wanted you to make sensible decisions for yourself. What parent doesn't want to save their child from the hell that they went through with all these ridiculous lessons that they had to learn all their lifetime long? Oh, it's so exhausting. So here's a secret. There's no good or bad. There's no right or wrong when you operate within the framework that life is for learning. And as long as you're learning your lessons, like Maya Angelou said, when you know better, you do better. Okay? Can we just cut ourselves some slack? So here's what I want you to do. What is that name that you call yourself all the time? Like, listen for it, hear it, and then cut it out. Quit doing that to yourself. Okay? And then also notice good, bad, right, wrong, I should, I should, I should. Cut it out. Stop. Stop doing that to yourself. You know, like Bill Maher, his new rules. Instead of good, bad, right, wrong, this is our new way to describe everything. Is it helpful? Is it harmful? That's it. Is it helpful or harmful? It's late at night. You really want that bowl of cereal. It's time to go to bed and you're like, oh, I'm really tired, but I'm also really hungry. It's like that. You're right in the middle and you decide, gosh, it's so bad, but I'm going to eat this big bowl of cereal and there's going to be milk and it's going to be the sugar cereal, the dirty cereal. That's another judgment word. We're spotting them all the time now. No, you're not going to go down like that. It's right before bed. You don't need that kind of hassle in your mind. You're going to ask yourself, is this helpful or is this harmful? Is it helpful to eat a big sugary bowl of cereal right before bed? Is it? I mean, will it help you sleep better? It's probably not going to help you sleep better. So then you might just decide, this feels more harmful, so I'm just going to go to bed. Or you might say to yourself, oh, it might be more helpful if I eat something that has a little protein in it because I hear that actually helps you sleep throughout the night, whereas lots of sugar can do the spike up and then you crash and your body thinks you're dying and then you're up at 3 in the morning eating another sugary snack. I mean, it happens. In short, let's all just remember that we're human beings and we're all kinds of messed up in this existence because that's what it's all about. And being messy and raw and real, that's how we learn. And how we learn best is through our discernment, which is, yes, making some sensible choices about what's harmful or helpful. But the judgment, we can let that go because truly it gets us into places where we are feeling guilty and ashamed and really upset with ourselves. And it's unnecessary. Can we just agree to spend our energy in different places and start to have some compassion for ourselves instead? That's what I've been working on with myself and the way I talk to myself. Won't you join me and practice more self-compassion and less judgment?